Good morning, Martians. Well, today Robin asks how to spawn in a 3D printer and take on Mars. So I'm going to go ahead and cover that real quick. From the start menu, I go to Editor, pick a map that I want to be playing on, or I have played on, or need to play on. Go ahead and load the map. And I found myself up here, and I use my WASD keys to move around, and my mouse to look around. So let's come down here. Let's drop a dude in right off the bat. So I right click to get my cursor back. Select a little astronaut here on the top left. I'm going to pick a medium suit with construction tool. And you can either click here to create on that location, or you can just hit the T key wherever you happen to have this thing. So there he is down there. I can right click again to get my cursor back. And scroll wheel controls the speed, don't forget. You can kind of look around. Now, yeah, I don't know why the head's always floating. It always does that. Oh, that's pretty great. Oh, look at him. Okay, anyway, come back over here. Right click again. Then they've moved things around here recently. So it's kind of, you can't search. There's nowhere to type as far as I could tell. So I'm going to go to blocks here. And I believe they moved it to the bottom with all the parts. Yes, so if you're talking about building a 3D printer, you got the small versions and the large versions. Let's say you want to build the large. You hit the T, throw down some platforms. I mean, that's the glass right here. You can see it says glass large, power slot large. So you can throw all the parts down here, the corners, edges, if you want to build one. But if you're talking about putting in, like, let's say a starter, oh, here's the base right here. Here's the large bases right there. Kind of like on the building. But you got your creative printer. I'll put him right over there, if that's the one you're talking about. And then you have the basic one to print your small printer parts. So there's three different ways of kind of doing that. You got your creative one, and then you can just spawn in all your parts, and then hit your space bar to get everything active. Then hit the F key, as in finger licking good, and radiation. Why? Why? How long does that say? Hang on, let's wait for that. Okay, they should really fix that. They should really not have radiation every time you start. You know what I mean? That's just ridiculous. Anyway, so we have your creative printer, which I'll probably assume is what you were talking about. So you got this guy, hit the Q, bring up your tool, you can mount it, then you can access it, and print anything you want instantaneously, like, let's say, one of these. Bam, there you go. I hit my escape key, get out of that. So yeah, there you go, for the creative printer. Now this one over here, you'll have to put together, but it's a lot easier if you spawn all the pieces in. I mean, if you want to build a scenario or something like that. So you can just mount that guy down there, and all these pieces hooked to it. And I covered all these printer parts, but I don't know if I showed how to put together, but I did have a 101 video out there. If you go through the playlist, you can kind of see it, but basically, that's it on this. I'm not going to go into depth on it because I think I already have. Can I mount that to it? I'm missing a part, aren't I? Yep, there it is. This one should go at the bottom. Yeah, there you go. You can build off that. But, yeah. Let's put this over here. Then the main starter one. This one will print all the small printers, and I think I covered that in depth, but that's how you spawn them in. I just wanted to quickly, show that. Because, I don't have all my videos perfectly named, so you can kind of go through and pick it out. If you look at the thumbnails, you can kind of see what I'm doing, and I have the names of what I'm doing in each video in the thumbnail. But yeah, there you go. Look at that. So now you can do whatever the hell you want to do. I love the new helmet. Look at that. Pretty wicked. So yeah, thanks for joining me. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Later.